Hi everybody and welcome back to Alicia's World. I just want to start this video and say a massive thank you to everybody that tuned in to my last video. I really appreciate it. So I did mention before that my next video will be an all about me video. So it's going to be based upon my life and my career as a performer. So I'm going to talk you through all the contracts that I've done, my training and things like that, and experiences and things. And I'm going to start with some very exciting news, which is that I've just recently become an agent, which is so exciting. So I am an agent and a second manager for Vogue Entertainment, which is a Yorkshire-based entertainment and agency. And yeah, we're going to provide different performers for all different kinds of jobs, and it's just so exciting, and it's something that I always wanted to do, but I just thought it would be like a future career. But yeah, so I'm so lucky to have gained this at such a young age, and to do something that I'm so interested in and work it alongside my performing life too. Okay, so going back to where it all began, I went to a local stage school in Hetman White called Stuart Stage School at the age of 3 right up until the age of 16. I absolutely loved it and I gained so much from it. I learned new skills, experiences, friendships, confidence, and many professional shows. I was lucky enough to be in Joseph and His Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, Evita, Half a Sixpence, many shows. But at the age of 12 I was really lucky to gain a contract which was Whistle Down the Wind UK tour for Bill Kenwright's productions, and I played the supporting leading role of Brat, and that was the most amazing experience of my life, and that's when I really realised this is what I wanted to do as a career. And then I went at 16 to SLP College in Leeds, where I studied musical theatre, and I graduated with a level 6 diploma in professional musical theatre. So I 100% recommend SLP College for any training. So definitely for any performers out there looking to go train in professional musical theatre or performing arts, then 100% check them out. So after college, I was really lucky to gain my first professional contract, which was a pantomime, and I did Jack and the Beanstalk at the Academy Theatre Barnsley, where I was a dancer, and funnily enough, also a costumed cow, which I actually dressed up as the front of the cow in the head, and yeah, I did like a tap dance, and it was so funny. Yes, that was like a bit of a different experience, but yeah, it was such a really good contract, and I really enjoyed it, especially for my first one and everything. Then after pantomime, I went on to do a music video for Visual Trailer, and that was really cool. I loved that so much, and I was the supporting lead role. I was an actress and ballerina, so I wore this beautiful tutu and did a lot of like point work, which was really exciting, and I got really good footage from that and got to keep the music video, which was lovely. And then after that, I was really lucky to gain my first summer contract, where I went over to sunny Mallorca and spent 5 beautiful months in the sun and loving performing every single night. And that was with Cabaret Femme Fatale, and we went to the 5-star Iberostar hotels around the island of Mallorca. And I was a singer and dancer, and it was such an amazing experience. Literally getting to chill out in the daytime, meet some lovely people out there, and then go and do what you love to do on a night time. So yeah, I definitely recommend a summer contract to anybody. So after my amazing summer contract in Mallorca, I was really lucky to come back to the UK and be back in Pantoland. So it was great to be back at home for Christmas and be with my family and friends over the festive season. And yeah, I went to the Academy Theatre again in Barnsley, and yeah, this is my little dog Harvey. So yeah, I was really lucky to go back to the Academy Theatre in Barnsley, and I did the pantomime Aladdin, where I was a dancer again, so that was super fun. After Christmas, summer soon flew round as per usual, and I gained my first ever cruise contract, which was so exciting. But I was a little bit nervous because I wasn't sure if it was going to be something that I'd enjoy, purely because I was at sea for such a long time, and yeah, I just didn't know if I'd enjoy that experience, but I 100% did. It was amazing. So the company that I worked for was Soul of Dance Productions, and we went on board the MS Romantica cruise ship, which travelled around the Baltic Sea. And I highly recommend the company and the cruise liner. It was brilliant. It's such a great experience and such lovely people who really looked after you. And yeah, I highly recommend going on a cruise ship. Definitely check it out, see if it's for you or if it isn't for you. So after my cruise contract, I came back to the UK again, and I was really lucky to gain a little credit alongside my big contracts, and I worked for the Gate Films company, and they did like a TV advertisement which was called Look Fantastic. So it was like a beauty brand, and I was a showgirl in that, so that was really cool because I got to wear this like massive amazing showgirl costume, and we got to film for 3 days at the Manchester Opera House, so that was super cool, and worked alongside some very talented people, and yeah, it was just a different credit to put on my CV. And then I went back into Pantoland with the same company that I'd previously worked for, and that year we did Dick Whittington, and I was really lucky because I got given the role of Fairy Bowbells. So it was really nice because I'd worked with the company for quite a while, did 2 positions as a dancer, and then I got to be the fairy. So it was really good to do something different for that company and gain more of an acting experience as well. And then I did some more filming after pantomime for Channel 4's Ackley Bridge, so I did some background work for that, and I really enjoyed it. It was such a cool experience, and again, something else to put on the CV. And then in summer 19, I was really lucky to go back to Mallorca once again, and it was with the same company and the same hotel chain, but I was in within a different group that year, and we did different shows. So we did rock and roll, vintage musicals, and a swing show, which was really nice. And throughout that summer, I also gained 2 different gigs and events, which were BH Hotel in Mallorca, Magaluf. We performed there at their Garlands event, so it was very exciting, really big, it was spectacular, absolutely loved it. And then I did Bananas, which is a club called Bananas in Alcudia, so I performed there as well for their cabaret event. And then after Mallorca, I came back to the UK once again, and I was really lucky this year to gain something totally new. So I worked for a new company called Totally Flirt Productions, and I did some flash mobs with them as a singer. And then we did an amazing, spectacular Christmas event, which was called the Greatest Show event. And we did that at Rico Arena, so that was just something amazing. And I was an albino twin, and I did like loads of dancing through that event, and it was just an amazing experience to be on that massive stage, thousands and thousands of people watching, and I thank Totally Flirt Productions so much for that amazing experience. And yeah, it was just something new because usually I do pantomime, so it was really nice to do something different. And then I was meant to be going back to Mallorca this summer, but for a different company called Romantic Corporate. So I was really excited about doing that, but unfortunately it had to be cancelled due to COVID, which brings us to that subject, unfortunately. But yeah, I have been keeping busy doing like fitness classes for RA Performing Arts, please check them out. We do like online fitness free classes for everybody who's been wanting to keep fit throughout lockdown. I've been working on Vogue, which I mentioned at the beginning, with the agency that I work for. I've managed to gain a few contracts for performers that are with us, so that's super exciting. But that's it, guys. That's my career so far in the performing industry. I hope you've enjoyed listening to what I've been up to, and my next video will be very exciting and very different actually. I'm going to put together a vegan video for you, so if you're interested in that sort of thing, please tune in. And even if you're not, I definitely recommend tuning in and having a listen about new food ideas, experiences, places that I visited, food that I eat, and yeah, just tell you a little bit more about it. So I really hope you can tune into the next video. Please subscribe below, I'd much appreciate that too. And yeah, stay tuned for the next video.